Hello, hello, visionary entrepreneurs, life changers. Welcome back to our abundance reading. Today is our day 160. And let me see, we are going to YouTube at the same time. Let me show you this book. We are on Russell Brunson's Traffic Secrets. Today is our day 160, and this is our sixth. This is seventh book of this year. We're reading the seventh book, even though we are in June. Our initial plan was every month we will read a new book. Hold on one moment. Let me get this play on our YouTube playlist as well. Just a little bit slower because we are doing this simultaneous on two platforms. Okay, so now it's playing on the playlist of our 365 days reading, and today is our 160. Yesterday we started on secret number 2. Where are they hiding? The Dream 100. And tonight we continued with the second part about this secret number 2. Okay, what about brick and mortar type businesses? At this point, some of you may be thinking, but Russell, I'm not selling a book or a product online. I'm a local brick and mortar business trying to generate local needs online. So this won't work for me. For all my brick and mortar business owners, don't worry. This strategy still works, even though you will need to look at it a little differently when building your Dream 100 list. Instead of identifying the national influencers or leaders in your niche, you need to identify your local influencers. It's just like a scope, right? It's different. Instead of a national, for us, so for our visionary entrepreneurs, life changers, coaches, right? We want to not just actually identify the national, but be also international. Okay, it could be also international as well. But brick and mortars, because they're doing local business, so you want to identify local influencers. But the concept is similar, just that find those influencers who could help contribute to your business as well. For example, if I owned a local juice bar, I would ask myself, who is my dream customer and where are they already congregating? My dream customer would be someone who is trying to get healthier. To find these dream customers, I would create a list of local gyms. Okay, so here, that's the key, right? Dream customers would be someone who is trying to get healthier. So it's not just a foodie person, but it's really people focus on a healthy person. So Russell is talking about the juice bar is more for like a health, right? So he's focused on what's the value we can contribute. So the list of local gyms, health food stores, chiropractors, personal trainers, nutritionists, etc., and then start building my Dream 100 from that list. This is very, very valuable. We'll show more examples of how these concepts work for brick and mortar businesses throughout this book, but I wanted to address it quickly here before some of you thought that this concept won't work for you. Creating your Dream 100 list. So here's a brief, like very easy chart. Let's say interests, people's interests, and then search keywords. This is very interesting. So this chart, let's just put here. It said interest and let's say interest and also search keywords for people's Dream 100. How do you search for that? So he like interest, different place like Facebook and other like mail or YouTube, and different platforms. So, okay. So he has some download copy available. trafficsecrets.com-resources to download your copy. So this is good resource. The next step is for you to build out your Dream 100 list. Everything we do from this point forward, from paid ads to free traffic to joint ventures, will all build from this core foundation of the Dream 100. So it's paid ads to free traffic to joint ventures, all built from this core foundation of the Dream 100. But for some reason, even though I've been talking about this concept for years and it seems easy enough for people to understand, very few people ever sit down to do the work and actually build it out. That's true. I started, and actually it's not very super easy. Actually, I started to do this quite a few years ago. I built some partnership And then it did not last very long. And like last year, I started to build a new Dream 100, more from ClickFunnels world. So far we have 16 or 17. So I definitely need more work on it. If you were to hire me today for a $100,000 consulting day, the first thing I would do with you is spend the first 3 to 4 hours building out this list. Because that's Russell's the key of his success. This is how important it is. So don't skip it. Yes, it is simple, but it's a foundation to everything. So, okay, yeah, I will bring this out. Okay, in my friend Dana Derrick's book, The Dream 100, I wrote the foreword, which includes, as the CEO and co-founder of the fastest growing non-VC backed software company in history, hitting 9 figures in under 3 years, it would seem difficult to narrow down the one thing that really propelled us to where we are more than anything else. But it's not. It's the Dream 100. See, it's very, very clear of our success. The Dream 100 is the foundation for our entire company. So everybody, that's very interesting, as he said. Everybody is paying more attention about those like funnels, how to build funnels, how to do advertisement, but few of them are really building the Dream 100. At ClickFunnels, we don't just leverage your Dream 100 approach for traffic. We use it for everything. Okay, so not just leverage your Dream 100 approach for traffic, use it for everything. How do we pick the market we want to enter? We use the Dream 100 to research different markets and niches. Then we narrow in on the ones that suit us best. How do we decide on our blue ocean strategy? We use the Dream 100 to find the red oceans and carve out our place in the market. How do we create our offers and figure out what's going to sell? We use the Dream 100 to model offers that are working in our marketplace, which takes out the headache and the hassle of blind guessing. Wow, so this is a big base. Everything we've done has come off of mastering the Dream 100 and specifically knowing how to complement as opposed to compete. That's a key. Knowing how to complement as opposed to compete. That's how you build your foundation. From there, you just get traffic. Again, tapping into a Dream 100, and the rest is history. Now, the Dream 100 is where all traffic needs, whether it's Facebook ads, integration, marketing, you name it. To and from. Okay, the Dream 100 is where all traffic needs to and from. It all circles back to the Dream 100. If there's one area to invest as much time and money into your business as you possibly can, from the beginning, it's a Dream 100. So yeah, Russell really emphasized it so much, right? So any place if we want to put our time and money into, that should be our Dream 100. So definitely focus on our partnerships. You see, the Dream 100 is the key foundation for traffic and the key foundation for your entire business because it helps you to figure out how to position your offers and tell your stories. I cover this extensively in .com secrets and expert secrets, but I want to impress upon you here how important this key step is. That's why Russell used the whole, put all this, this new one. He's been emphasizing it through the 3 trilogy books. Okay, from .com secrets to expert secrets, now to traffic secrets. It's all get back to that Dream 100. Okay, the Dream 100 is the key foundation for traffic and the key foundation for your entire business. So the 2 core types of congregations. As you are building out your Dream 100 list, there are a few important notes I want you to remember. In secret number 1, we talked about how there are 2 ways that your dream customers will find you. Either they are going to search for you or they are going to interact with things that interest them where you will interrupt them. I make the same 2 distinctions when I'm trying to identify where my dream customers are congregating. So one is interest-based, okay. Search for you, going to interact with things that interest them, okay. One is interest-based congregation, and one is search-based congregation. Okay, so interest-based congregation. The first type of congregation is based on interest. In most social networks. After someone joins, the first thing the network tries to do is figure out what things you are interested in. Facebook is believed to automatically track over 52,000 data points on each user as they are using their platform, which is super annoying as the user, but super awesome for us as advertisers. On top of that, advertisers have the chance to select the interests that people follow, such as who are the people, influencers, celebrities, thought leaders, authors, etc. you're following? What companies are you following? What movies, books, and brands are you following? Yes, that's why, like for advertisers, this is like a super awesome. 52,000 data points. Can you imagine that? My goodness. So all the like people, influencers, and the companies, and like a movie, book, and brands. From professional to your life interest, right? On the Dream 100 worksheet, I put a column for each of the main social networks, depending on when you are reading this book. There may be new networks that have become super popular, and or some of these networks may be dead. So you should adjust the columns as needed. What matters most is that you are making a list of all the people, companies, movements, and interests that your Dream 100 are already following. Okay, so that's why the previous sentence, one area is by interest, another one is by search. So search is like they actively search, right? But interest is based on your research, and you understanding them, and you interact, and to use the interest related information to interact and to get their attention. So, okay. At the end of the day, traffic is numbers. Let's see, where I know? And so, okay. Okay. Start with your favorite social networks and try to write down between 20 to 100 Dream 100 names for that network. Okay, that's let's say my favorite social network. For example, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, right? They say Instagram and YouTube. That's if I add one more for China, it's like WeChat. And now TikTok, I'm not a big fan of TikTok, not get there yet. I just feel like the market is too diluted, and quite some people not my taste. But maybe in the long run, I will. But so far, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube. Okay, write down 20 to 100 Dream 100 names for that network. This is not okay. I need to do this homework, do the research. Then do the same thing for podcasts, blogs, email newsletters. Ooh, okay. Podcasts. I'm not really hearing a lot of podcasts and blogs and email newsletters and any other important types of congregation. Although we call this the Dream 100, I like to try to make my list as big as possible. And I recreate my list 2 to 3 times per year as I pull up names that aren't bringing us the right customers and add new names as we find them. So like every year he's updating it, okay, and make a list as big as possible. So just call the Dream 100. Russell has actually thousands of them, okay, so, and he will recreate his list 2 to 3 times a year to update it. So the categories will be like a social media, different social medias. And I remember yesterday, the chapter, remember Russell mentioned about each platform, you have a one Dream 100 list. Okay, so that's why he said list at least 20 to 100. So suppose that every social media and every category, you have one different like a Dream 100. Or maybe some of them overlap, because just like us, some of those like say these successful ones, influencers, also cross different platforms. After you filled in as many names in the Dream 100 interest-based columns as you can find, then move on to the search-based congregations. Search-based congregations, when someone goes to Google or any other search platform, okay, Google or other search platform, they type in keyword, phrases, looking for something like how to lose weight, emergency, plumber, OAC, at home, better water filters. It's based on like let's say search based is totally based on their interests. It's based on what they need, when their needs. Let's see, needs. As soon as they type a phrase, this is actually also the should be like interest or like a Brunson want to say that they are already looking for solution. Okay, they enter an existing congregation of people searching for the same thing. Before I created my first product, how to make a potato gun, one of the first things I searched for was how many people were currently searching for phrases around that topic. Potato gun, spud guns, potato launchers, potato gun plants. At that time, there were over 18,000 people per month searching for all these phrases. Of course, there was a while ago. So the number was probably increased dramatically. In my case, this congregation of people were looking for something that I had the solution for. This type of congregation is called a search-based congregation, and searches can occur on Google, Yahoo, or any other search platforms. Okay. Some popular search platforms at the time of this writing are Quora.com. I never heard about that, so maybe it's that already. Where people can ask questions on any topic. Pinterest, okay, Pinterest is still here. Where people search for images on YouTube.com. Interesting, right? YouTube.com is social media and also it's like search engine, or people search for like videos. Or people search for almost everything. That's true. YouTube, Pinterest, Yahoo, Google. Later on, I will show you how YouTube and a few other search platforms serve as both search and interest-based congregation. That's true, right? You search, but you search for what you are interested in. Now, next one, exercise. Create your Dream 100 list. Write down the phrases that you write out the phrases that you believe people are actively searching. There will be many ways that we will refine and use these congregations, from buying ads to doing SEO to getting these people's pages that are listed to push people into your funnels for you. But for now, just build a list from your best guesses. And let me read this. There will be many ways we will refine and use these congregations, from buying ads. So find these congregations and you will buy ads or do SEO to get these people's pages that are listed to push people into the funnels for you. Okay. Now it's just build a list from your best guesses. We'll discuss some amazing software tools later to help you identify phrases you might never have thought of on your own. And we'll also explore how to find out how many people are searching for each phrase. For this exercise, though, I want you to write out the phrases offhand that you think either you or your dream customers would search for each day. So, for example, I would say like successful online business, successful coaching business, non-cheap business, and the entrepreneurship, successful entrepreneurship, successful business, and online business, online marketing, all this kind of related. Where do I start? I found that most people can grasp the concept of Dream 100 pretty quickly, but when they try to actually find 100 people, they get stuck. That's true. Not easy to find great partners. Oftentimes, they are able to build a dream dozen, but they struggle to get more than that. That's true. That's true. Like, for example, I have a dozen of, it's not even like Dream 100 yet, I need to pursue someone who are really committed. At the end of the day, traffic is a numbers game. I want to find 100 or more people because even with 100 people, we may only get 5 to 10 of them who are willing to let us get in front of their audience for free. Yes, you need to think about the values for them. After that, we may only get 10 or so others for whom we are able to successfully target their audiences on ad networks. So it's essential that you cast a wide net. That's right, because it's only, let's say, 5 to 10%, right? It's only 5 to 10%. That's why if you want to get 100, you need, for example, it's 10%. If you want to get 100%, that means you need you usually find 1,000 people to get that 10% of them who wants to be your partner, right? To want to be your Dream 100. That's you need to then put there. That's 1,000 to 2,000 people you need to first find. People. attach, reach. Right, okay. That means they cast a wide net. The easiest way to build a larger list is to go back to secret number 3 in expert secrets, where we explore the 3 core markets or desires: health, wealth, and relationship. Remember, I quickly explain it here so you can see how it ties into the Dream 100. It starts with the 3 core markets or desires: health, wealth, and relationships. And then like under each one, we have a sub-market, and under each sub-market, you could have a niche. So here, for example, some example you did from these 3 big categories to like sub-market and then to niche. Okay, let's see. Each of the 3 markets have an unlimited number of sub-markets. For example, wealth. Under wealth has like a finance, investing, real estate, sales, marketing. And the health, including like nutrition, strength training, weight loss, relationships, including marriage advice, dating advice, and love. Instead of in each of the sub-markets are the niches, or inside each of the sub-markets are the niches. So for example, if my market is wealth, my sub-market would be marketing, and the niche that I would create is sales funnels. Okay, so here, my exercise is that I have wealth, right? And then my sub-market, I know Dingo's asset is also similar to marketing. So he has his mastermind. And Russell has like a sales funnel. Dean has, let me put there, mastermind. So how could I have? So spring is what? Spring is abundance movement. Abundance movement launch. Abundance movement launch. Okay, so everyone has a unique, let's say, your niche. So Russell's niche is sales funnels. Dean's is mastermind. Spring is abundance movement launch. Let me say, what's it? Tony Robbins. Very interesting exercise. Tony Robbins, how would we call Tony Robbins' niche? Tony Robbins started so early, so I barely could describe what's his unique niche. He's a great life and business strategist. His niche is Walmart. Tony Robbins' token is unleash your power within. What's his? And his that kind of a state. Honestly, it's not so easy to describe Tony Robbins' niche. Unleash your power within. He's more like a psychology and the mindset guy. And we all have that mindset part. I think Tony Robbins, yeah, let me put it here. Like a TR is more like a mindset. It's a foundation. And that's why he impacted so many other like mentors and masters. Each one of them have the mindset part, but also have their specific side. Okay, Dean is more like mastermind. That's under marketing. Okay, under marketing. And Tony could be like a, oh, okay, Tony has that's master. Okay, now I see. Tony, for example, he has a life mastery, business mastery, leadership mastery. He loves mastery. Okay, so maybe that's his mindset and mastery. That's what Tony did not say that, but I'm like summarize from my observation. Now, other niches inside of a marketing sub-market could be marketing through e-commerce. Mine is like marketing through abundance movement launch. Okay, other niches, let's say e-commerce, marketing through e-commerce, Amazon, drop shipping, SEO, PPC, that's pay per click, Facebook ads, or online course. Oh, okay, online courses. Online courses. That's what Dean has, that mastermind and online course. Let's see, mastermind and online course. But we all have online course. Let's see. Honestly, other niches in my supermarket submarkets would include any way that someone would use the internet to market or create a new business. It's unlimited, really unlimited. So your Dream 100, like from the marketing, under the marketing, it could be internet, Amazon, e-commerce, sales funnel, Facebook ads. So if I put mine there, it's like launch model, e-commerce, Amazon, movement, abundance movement. Launch. Okay. Find your best Dream 100. Look outside of your niche and into a submarket for the warmest traffic. Look outside of your niche and into a submarket for the warmest traffic. The warmest traffic. So mine is marketing. So if I say that mine is more like in the marketing side, because all my, like, for example, launching including like brand, content, offer, everything related to marketing as well. So okay, marketing. So we need to see the marketing side. Find those Dream 100. For example, very interesting. Okay, I can find other people who are in internet marketing, Amazon or SEO, search engine, right? E-commerce, sales funnels, Facebook ads. I can connect with all those people. Say Dream 100, they are doing marketing, but we have different kind of niches. And so that's why we complement each other. We do not compete with each other. With that in mind, when I build my Dream 100, I'm not just looking for other people who are selling sales funnel stuff. I do add those people, companies, and keywords to my list. But what I'm really looking for is all the other people, companies, and keywords that are within my submarket. Okay, looking for all the other people. Nowadays, all those like digital marketers could be with my submarket. They are my warmest traffic and where I focus first. Okay. My goal is to provide my Dream 100 followers with my new opportunity. I can usually build my Dream 100 from this list pretty easily, but if you are struggling to identify all the niches within your submarket, just ask yourself this question. What other vehicles are people trying to use to insert results they desire with insert your submarket here? Okay, used to, for example, trying to use to build a like successful online business with marketing. Let me see. What other vehicles people used to create a success with marketing? Yeah. To illustrate this even further, let me give you some real world example. Oh God, yeah. Sometimes we need a real example, right? So I know that it's mine. I could find it in the marketing area. Okay, in the wealth core market. Wealth core market. Okay, with the real estate submarket, ID asked, what other vehicles are people trying to use to make money inside a real estate submarket? So in the first to find a real like a submarket. So for me, submarket is definitely marketing. Okay, not real estate, not direct sales. Okay. We're trying to use to make vehicles. Okay, in real estate, the vehicle could be answer to question could include the house flipping, short sales, and wholesaling. In the house core market with a weight loss stock market, ID asked, what other vehicles are people trying to use to get six-pack abs inside the weight loss submarket? The answers to these questions would include the keto diet, vegan diet, the same vegetarian diet, and bodybuilding. Those ones are related to weight loss submarket. Weight loss. Okay. In the relationships core market with the parenting submarket, ID asked, okay, what other vehicles are people trying to use to have a better relationship with their kids inside the parenting submarket? So parenting, let's say relationship, submarket parenting, and health, submarket is real loss, and wealth, it's like real estate, all these kind of examples we can refer to, okay? The answers to these questions would include the homeschooling, like for those ones like better relationship with the kids inside the parenting. Okay, that's a parenting sub-market. The answer could be different ways, like, for example, homeschooling, baby sign language, after-school sporting programs, and drama, or many kind of after-school stuff, right, for parenting. And even like a communication could be the parenting, different areas. Each of these answers is a niche within a sub-market with dozens of influencers, companies, and keywords that you can target. Your sub-market is where you should focus all of your Dream 100 efforts initially, because this is your warmest traffic. Yeah, you do not want to cross, for example, like cross industry. That will be too far away. But the warmest is like in people in your same sub-market. Okay, last paragraph. After you finish filling your Dream 100 worksheet, then you'll be ready to discover the hook story offer framework that you'll be using over and over again to put people from your Dream 100 into your funnels. Russell's famous hook story offer, okay, framework will be used again and again and again. Use in what? All those kind of stories, all the kind of like selling, webinar, education, okay. And previously said all this epiphany stuff. It's actually like briefly, it's like a hook story offer. Pull people from your Dream 100 into your funnels. Pull people from the Dream 100 into your funnels. Okay, so that's how you eventually get it. But you first need to get your Dream 100 partners. So that's for today. No wonder, when people get to really list those names, it's not so easy. So I need to find those like website to do research, what kind of keywords, what kind of like let's say, let me focus on, for example, I can start with Facebook as first step. Facebook, people with the communities, right? People have, let me set up a minimum like level, at least like 1,000 or 2,000 of people above people with that kind of community, right? Or I could say like a Facebook community host, people with those ones. But normally they do not yet. That's a challenge. Normally they do not. Russell, this book, he did not mention about the working values you really add to them, because not everyone, like 100, he got 5 to 10. Because majority of the time people do not want to promote you in their community because they want to keep their assets. That's why majority of people could not build their Dream 100. To really have that win-win-win, it's not very easy. So because Russell is using the software is quite like a distinguished, right? It's quite like a unique. So other people, they're doing other ways and not competing with him. That's why they would like to, people would like to promote ClickFunnels, because they are using this platform to do their level of coaching or consulting or providing like a support. So actually, this is like a, what do you call that, ecosystem? And you need to be very supplemental to them for them to want to do the business for you or with you, right? It's like you are almost like the foundation for their ecosystem, the software, for example. That's why ClickFunnels is in a very, let's say, unfair advantage of other than most other ones. For example, I'm providing coaching, right? If I ask another one to cooperate, they are also providing coaching. Like we do have some supplement, but it's still like a little bit quite a competition, even though we have different niches. But it's still coaching, right? If you find another coaches, they feel like you're competing with them. So this is my thoughts. That's what Russell did not write. He did not understand that he has this like a exclusively like advantages, better than many other like other people's businesses. Let's say this the software, that's the best one actually, from especially people are relying on it to do other services. And software is definitely a foundation. And okay, here is like let me put like a pyramid here. Software, foundation, those tools, software or apps, right? And then what? It's consulting services, not just consulting. It's like, how do you call that? Not consulting. It's really support. Based on that, some support kind of a services, and then consulting, and then our coaching on the top, not just the top. Let's see, above consulting. Consultants provide more like a, let's see, support or done for you. And consulting is like done with you, DW. And the coaching. That's right. Coaching is not really done with you or done for you. Coaching is like we empower you to do it, right? So, and this ecosystem. So that's why Russell, let me put this, my understanding here. So in this pyramid, Russell is here, the base. So majority other these partners are on this top, those top threes. That's why they are all coexist on this base. And that's why they would like to promote this one, and because they just to both develop their own business as well. But now if you're on any of those level of people, if you want to find other people similarly in your like layers, this is actually another dimension Russell did not even discover. So I'm helping Russell. Okay. So here, like this is a new dimension. And depends on where you are. Like if you are here, it's much easier, but if you're higher coaching, it's more difficult to avoid the competition, because even though you do not have competition, but it's still like it's a way the media you are providing services is like a little bit similar, right? Even though like another person is providing just a health related coaching, and you are providing like a relationship related coaching, right? But still people will feel like, oh, you are just dilute their own coaching like services or business from their own tribe or their own networks. They do not want to promote you. See, that's why the challenge Russell has not answered yet. So we need, okay, our coaches there, regional entrepreneurs, we need to find an answer. So I need to first think about that. So for coaching, for example, maybe we could cross different layers. For example, for coaching people, you could find other people who are doing the software application or do the support level, right? It's different across different levels. Find those people to cooperate instead of find other coaches to cooperate. This is just one of my thoughts, okay, so far. Let's say even consulting and coaching sometimes is quite close. And okay, so you want to find, for example, I want to find those people who are doing funnels. They're designing funnels, or they are doing some other marketing related. Remember, for me, I'm in the wealth spring, like it's wealth, and to me, it's like a marketing. That's a sub marketing. So to find a marketing people who I could find, I will not find coaches. I will find, for example, SEO people, those, what else? There's other support level and software application level related SEO, even those like, even copywriting, those related copywriting, because they are also supporting related, and funnels, okay, funnel people, funnels. So that's why Russell's world is definitely my best world. I need say, I could either go to, for example, the funnel hacking live events to develop more partners, or I just if I may do, just in his case, right? If I may do Facebook ads, I need to target, for example, influencers like Russell Brunson's his market people to like an audience, and because there are quite some coaches there as well. So let's say SEO people, funnel people, copywriting and email people. Okay, those kind of email people, and what else? Those like VAs and okay, all those kind of people who are providing support. Okay, so that's mine. So far, that's some of my thoughts, I will say. But I still want to develop some like people at my level, at my like say similar level of doing coaching. and then we do different areas and see if we can cooperate together to have more integrated coaching offers. Yeah, that's still we could have some like oh, okay, that's where I put all these arrows. If you can see it. So, why it's only showing on the other side? Oh, here. Okay, this pyramid, you can see coach, put a coach with yourself, coach industry, and you can work with the consultants, you can work with support people, right? And also the software or app people, like those engineers can even cooperate with them. So here it's like, if I'm doing well and marketing sub-market, I can go to, for example, SEO, different areas, copywriters, funnel people, and VAs, and all those people related to social media. Okay, let me put it here. Social media people, all those kind of social media marketing, social medias, remember those social media marketing people? Yeah, so that's all those partners I could look for. Ooh. And because, by the way, yeah, that's true. Because those ones, they have, they serve coaches. So in their world, my ideal clients are life coaches, and those coaches, for example, and they are serving those coaches. So they are my ideal Dream 100. And I need to partner with them because they have my market. Okay, so think about the whole heart of your market. And of course, there are some other like bigger coaches, mega coaches, they serve coaches. So if I get to that level, okay, eventually, so I need to develop different levels of let's say partners as well. So in addition to Russell's introduction in the market, like a different in the stock market, different niches, you find different niches people, and you can cooperate with them. For example, Facebook ads. Okay, so those funnels, e-commerce, Amazon, internet marketing. Yeah, for example, here, like those ads, people, it's Facebook ads. Okay, those people we can all cooperate with. So, okay, now that's for today. I know it's quite late. Oh. And today is a Friday. I hope you enjoy tonight. This is my date with myself, date with destiny, doing all this kind of reading and reflection thing. And tomorrow we will read another secrets, secret 3, that will be hook story, offer, and the attractive character. That's a Russell's signature hook story offer. So tomorrow we'll see you. And everyone, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel to get all this wonderful reading and practice. And also follow us on Instagram. We will have to go there to have every day a few minutes of a highlight, a brief, and it's just like a digest